It's on. Hello and welcome to a brand new video. So we have officially passed halfway through 2024 and I haven't made a favorites video in a long time. I think the last one I made was last summer. Yes, last summer. So I just thought I'd make a favorites video of everything that I've enjoyed so far of 2024. So we've got quite a bit to go because it's like 7-ish months now. The list is extremely long. So let's get started. We start off this favorites video with the movies / TV programs, aka entertainment. Starting off the list, we've got a strong one. It is Call Me By Your Name, starring Timothée Chalamet as Elio and Armie Hammer as Oliver. I know there's some controversy around Armie Hammer. I'm not gonna get into that because that's a separate thing. I'm just talking about the movie. With this film, I remember I started watching it and then I completely forgot I was watching it. And then I watched the second half like a couple of months later. I really did enjoy it. So then I sat down to rewatch it with a sister of mine, but I had to take away her phone because she's got an attention span of an iPad kid. No word of a lie, she's worse than an iPad kid. So I took away her phone and I'm like, woman, we are going to watch this. So that's exactly what we done. And I love this movie. Like, I love it. The cinematography, the feel is just amazing. Everything about it, I just love it. You just feel like you are in the movie. Like, there's scenes that shouldn't, like, that can be cut out from it. But I feel like they left that in so you kind of feel like you are in the movie, if that makes sense. An example of this is kind of like one scene, Elio and Oliver are gonna ride into town. They could easily just show them riding the bikes, but it showed the scene of them dusting off the bike. So you just kind of feel like you're in the movie, if that makes sense. You just feel it. One thing about this, age gap is kind of dodgy, but they're not making it like that. It's very weird how they go around it. It's not a love movie, it's a film about love. You kind of see Elio experience something deeper than he already has with Marzia, if I recall her name properly. And it's just a good watch. I really like it. It's a very summery watch. I enjoyed it that much that I started reading it as well. I am halfway. Yeah, page 126. Halfway. The book's way more intense than the film, like, because it's from Elio's perspective. Way more intense, like feeling wise and everything. I think this is the only time that I say watch the movie before you read the book. I think the movie has like a nice, it done it justice, and then the book's just additional information on top of it. I even brought the vinyl for this. There was like a limited edition vinyl. I even brought that because the soundtrack is just amazing. Like, everything about this film, amazing. I'm not gonna show the vinyl because I'm gonna save that for a separate video. I want to do like a whole vinyl collection. To be fair, I need to clean them as well. They're all sleeved. I got a vinyl approaching 2 years. I've got another one approaching a year. I need to take them out and clean them and everything. Next, we've got the Rush Hour franchise. Yeah. I didn't actually realize how funny this film is and how dirty and like adult humor it has. Like, I think as a kid, you watch it because of the visual comedy and all that stuff. But rewatching it with a sister of mine, we watched 1, 2, 3 like pretty much back to back. Like, one day we watched 1, the next day we watched 2. So we had like a movie for the day basically. Yeah, I didn't realize how funny they were. They still hold up really well. I think if it was to come out now, it would easily get cancelled. Like, the jokes they make, the comments they make. But yeah, it's good to rewatch something that you haven't watched in a long time. Speaking of that, something that I haven't watched in a long time. Next, we have the My Hero Academia movie. I think it's the second one. Heroes Rising. What's it called? Yeah, the Heroes Rising movie. So I think this film came out in 2019. And that's the last time I watched it. I went to cinemas to watch it, and then I watched it once after that. That was the last time I watched it. So me and my sister, the same sister I went to cinemas with, we rewatched it not too long ago. I think it's been like 2-3 months. And my God, does the last soundtrack, I think it's called Might You. It's on Spotify as well. I swear to you, it gave me tingles then, and it still gives me the tingles now. Like, I just get goosebumps all over my body. Like, bear in mind, I get goosebumps quite quickly when it comes to music, but this, I think it just fits so well with the climax of the movie. There's like No sound, it's just the motion and that soundtrack in the background. Beautiful. Plus simple. It's just... The last movie on the list before we go to TV programs is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. The one that came out last year? The animated one. Yeah, me and my sister watched it on TV. I think it was on Now TV, so we just clicked on it and watched it. That was surprisingly really good. It was really well done. I enjoyed how they actually showed them being teenagers, because normally in the older ones and the ones that I used to watch in the cartoons was Michelangelo being like the kiddish one and everyone else was just mature. This, they still kept their roles, like Michelangelo being a bit more kiddish, Leonardo being the captain, Raphael being hot-headed, and what was his name? Donatello being the smart one. But again, you can tell that they're kids because they all do mess around a little bit. Like, they've nailed that teenage element, which the old ones were missing. And it was really well done. And I kind of like the animation because it's very characterized and stylized. It's not the same. I think animation at one point all looked exactly the same, like all the same styles and all that stuff. But since the Spider-Man movie came out, it allowed people to experiment with characterization and just being artistic, basically. I really liked it. So did my sister. It was a surprise watch. Going on to the TV programs now, we've got Suits. Yeah, I'm a bit late to it. I binge watched it from season 1 to 5. I'm on a little break right now. I heard it gets a bit basically towards the end. I think my friend told me to watch it, so I started watching it. Then he said you could just leave it at the end of season 5 because he hasn't even finished it. What's there to say? It's just a very respected TV program, and I see why. But I feel like every episode feels the same. When you binge it, every episode feels the same. But it's very entertaining to watch, which is why I binged 5 seasons of it really quickly. I think I just burnt myself out. Next, we have Oren High School Host Club. This is an anime. It's an old one. Funny, chill, romance. I think it's like a classic shoujo one. Nothing bad to say about it. It's just an easy watch, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I haven't finished it. I'm like halfway-ish. I see why it's a classic. So that was it for the entertainment section. We move on to music. This is where the list gets long. I'm gonna try and go very quickly. So starting off the list strong with one of my favorite artists, Conan Gray's album, Found Heaven. Very solid album. It's a different sound. It's very 80s-ish. Don't compare it to his other work. Make it a standalone piece of work. And it's really enjoyable. So enjoyable that we're actually going to his concert in November time, me and my sister, my eldest sister. If I had to say my favorite song from the album, I'm only gonna look at album released songs. I'm not gonna do singles like Never Ending Song and all that stuff and Killing Me. Just album only ones. I think Miss You is probably my favorite one. Yeah, I like Miss You. The next album, which has basically taken over the whole of social media right now, is Billie Eilish with Hit Me Hard and Soft. It's Billie Eilish, you know. Beautiful album, start to end. Every single song is so good. Like, I can't fault it, I can't say I don't like this song. No skips, start to end. Yeah, I don't know what my favorite would be. I can't even say I would have a favorite because every single song is so big on social media right now that I actually enjoy every single song. Keeping to album releases, Steven Sanchez came out with Angel Face, the deluxe. So the album Angel Face alone is beautiful, start to end. And then the few songs that he came out on the deluxe edition are also really good, like really good. My favorite song from the original album, the normal standard one, is Be More. If I had to pick a favorite of the deluxe songs, it would probably have to be The Other Side. It's a bit adultish. But I like that. We've actually heard one of the songs before release. I think it was Howling of the Wolf or House of the Wolf, when we went to his concert in February. I actually met him by accident. It was fully by accident, like coincidence. I'm never gonna let that go. I'm probably gonna put a picture here somewhere. I'm never gonna let that go. Yeah, very good concert. Next on the list is a band that I found, and they're called Tokyo Tea Room. I'm really enjoying these. They just popped up on my radio, and then I clicked on them, went for a rabbit hole. of their music. I think the best way to explain them is dream pop. Dream pop, yeah, dream pop. If you like that sort of music, give them a go. I don't think they have too many listeners on Spotify compared to other artists. I think it was like 500,000-ish monthly. But they're really good. They deserve way more recognition. Keeping with dreamy pop, we've got the Mariahs with their 2 new singles, No One Notices and Run Your Mouth. These aren't as much dreamy poppy as their previous work, but they're still very, very good. It's a different sound from them, but very, very good. I think both their songs got big on TikTok or Instagram. I think now I'm seeing them a bit more exposed, which is good, even though they've been around for a long time. It's always nice to see your artists, people that you listen to, getting more exposure. Next, we've got the Wallows with their single Call Me After. I think their album came out. I haven't listened to it, but I really, really do like this song. Best way to explain this is very, very upbeat. Feels summery, so it's gonna be like a summer tune for me. Yeah, good stuff. Next on the list, we've got Biba Doobie with Take a Bite. This was a single for her upcoming album. I really, really do like this. It feels very, very 2000s. I kind of had Avril Lavigne vibes, but my sister didn't see it, but it's extremely 2000s. It's a good sound, it's a nostalgic sound. Even though it being new, it just feels nostalgic. Finally, on my music list, we've got Khaled. I don't know about you lot, but this summer kind of feels like a Khaled summer for me. So around like 2017-ish, with his singles 18, Better, American Teen, and Out of My Head. I just feel like this summer's gonna be that type of vibe, and I'm all here for it. It feels like that summer, even though it's been reported London's gonna have like the wettest summer. I ain't here. I'm away in Cyprus for 2 months. So for me, I'm gonna be in the sun. We move on to fashion. There's not much on fashion, so it's gonna be a quick one. Starting off the list, we've got, hold on, let me take these off. These are the Onitsuka Tigers, the Mexico 66. I think this is the SD version of it. So it's got like different type of leather, tad bit different design. I had these, and then next thing you know, they're everywhere. They're like everywhere. I liked these because they're the Kill Bill shoes, they're Brandon Lee, and I think Conan wore them as well. Next thing you know, everyone's trading in their Sambas for one of these. I had no idea. I said, let me get an obnoxious color, bright yellow. A lot of people buy the yellow ones. I'm not gatekeeping, but I don't want to sound like I hopped onto a trend. I don't like that feeling, you know. But yeah, these are my everyday shoes because my Converses are dead. So I've been wearing these every day. Comfortable, light. I love it. I might actually get another pair before I go away. I don't know what color. So yeah, I'll figure out. I have to put that back on. Next on the list, we have this. This is the Conan Gray's Found Heaven necklace pendant thingy. I wore it almost every day when it came, and then I broke the clasp. It was one of those ones where you have to squeeze it and thread the ball in it, and then I couldn't get the hang of it and it just broke. So what I've been doing is, I've been taking this out, like so, and I've been putting it on a black string rope necklace thingy, which is from another Conan Gray necklace. It's from the Telepath one that I got from Tor a couple of years ago. It don't actually look bad on that, but I might just grab another ball beaded necklace with an actual clasp, not one of that weird dodgy one. So yeah, this lasted me like a good 2-ish weeks before it broke, but I still wear it. Next on the list, I'm just gonna call it mum. Basically, my mum brought me so much stuff for the summer. Like every time she stepped out of the house, she's brought me t-shirts, shirts. This is actually one of them. This is a shirt she brought. She basically said to me, Mem, you're gonna go away for 2 months in a hot country and you dress like absolute during the summer. That's basically what she said to me. So apparently my style during the summertime is pretty So she took it upon herself to buy me stuff. I think it's really, really sweet. Even though it was backhanded, it was very, very sweet. It's very sweet. And I pretty much like every single piece she's got. And there's quite a bit. She knows my style quite well. She knows my style quite well. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through them one by one. So we start off with the shirts. We move on to the t-shirts. I don't know why there's a SpongeBob t-shirt here, but I'll wear it. Here are the tank tops, basically sleeveless tops. And here are the trousers. 2 of them are swimming shorts, and the other one's actual short. Yeah, she got me quite a bit. I ain't complaining, I'm saving money, but I do really like them a lot. And the final category is my miscellaneous ones, aka the random stuff. So starting off the list, we've got the game Kingdom Hearts. This is the most stress-inducing game. Like, so much stress. The platforming's horrible. The gameplay is it's causing me so much stress. Do you know how many times I died? I've never had to look at a tutorial or walkthrough for the first bloody mission. I think I had to create a craft in the first mission, and I had no idea what I was doing trying to find coconuts and all this stuff. I had to watch a tutorial, and the game hasn't even started. I really don't know how this was people's childhood games. It is so... but I love it. I don't know why. I think there's a certain charm to it. And the story is very weird to explain, and apparently it gets more and more convoluted as it goes along. So I don't know. But again, I have no idea how this was some people's like childhood game. Like, I'm basically with it. But very good song. Good song. Very good OST. I think it's called Dearly Beloved. You just open the menu and you just sit there. That's what I do. I just sit there, enjoy the piano, and then I go and play. Next on the list is this camcorder. This is the Handycam Vision. It's our family camcorder from the 90s, which I've acquired. I asked my mum for it, and everyone seemed okay to give it to me. So yeah, here is this little chunky boy. I actually don't know what to do with it. I need to find what they're called, mini 8 videos, high 8mm video tape thingies for it. I think we've got some laying around in the house that haven't actually been recorded on, because I know you could re-record on top of it, but I don't want to lose that memory of whatever was on that tape. So I'll try and find an empty one. I don't know what to do with this. Do I use it as a vlog camera? Even though I hardly vlog, it can make it less awkward in public. I'm not gonna lie, it can make it less awkward because it's a camcorder. Or should I use it as like a normal camera, like for these videos? Instead of using my phone, I'll just use this. Could one of the 17 people subscribed please suggest something what to do with this? Because I want to put it into use. I just don't know what to do with it. Next on the list, we have my weekly catch up with my uni friends. Most weeks. We meet most Saturdays. I'm actually going to go and see them today. This tradition kind of started before the New Year's, and we're still going on. I don't think I mentioned it before, so I want to mention it in this video before I forget, like, just capture this moment of my life. And it's probably the nicest thing that's ever happened in such a long time, because the people that I meet, like my friends, we never used to speak in uni. It was just like an acknowledgement, like a hi bye type of situation. And now we've gone so close. We're like this basically. And I really like it. It gives me something to look forward to at the end of the week. So yeah. Next on the list are vinyls. So since the last time I showed a vinyl on this page, I think it was in April of last year, I think. The collection's grown a tiny bit more than that. So there's quite a few new additions. I'm not gonna show them because I'm planning for another video for that. Because like I said before, I need to take them out from the sleeves, clean them, re-sleeve them, because they're all packaged still, which is apparently really bad for your record. So yeah, I need to, video incoming, maybe. I don't know when, because like I said, I'm away for 2 months. So probably when I come back, which is September-ish. And last, but certainly not least, it's probably something you've noticed, is this haircut. So I went and got like a shaggy haircut. It's like 70s inspired. It's pretty short. This is like the length of my hair. Just way more than halfway chopped. But I really do like it. It's like every piece is different and it just feels light. And like I said, I'm gonna be away for 2 months in a hot country. And I needed the change. I really do like this. So yeah. Those were my favorites of the year so far. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you later. Bye bye.